Hi there, I'm glad you tuned in. Today we're going to make some really good, as a matter of fact I surprised myself, side ribs. You know, usually we cook back ribs, but today I decided we're going to do side ribs. These ones turned out great, and you're going to be just surprised what I marinated them with. So stay tuned and I'll show you all about it. The reason why there's only one slab is because I was so hungry I ate the other one. Alrighty guys, check ya. Alright, well, today we've got some plain, ordinary side ribs. We rarely do side ribs. We prefer back ribs, but every once in a while you gotta step outside your comfort zone. So, the very first thing you gotta do is take the membrane skin off the back, and I'll show you how to do that a little later on. But we're gonna take these ribs and we're gonna make a very simple marinade for them now. Move that out of the way. Get your marinating bowl. Gotta have some garlic. Put the garlic in there. Of course now, a little bit of beer. Plain, ordinary beer. You've heard about root beer ribs? Well, this is just beer ribs. Looking good, smelling good too. Then, we're going to throw a little bit of lime juice in here. I know, you guys think I'm nuts, but you'll see why. Lime is acidic, and you have to have some acid in your marinade. Alrighty. Take your ribs. Whoop, doesn't fit that well. Put them in your marinade. Mix it up a little bit. Cover it up, put it in the fridge. We'll marinate overnight and we'll talk to you in the morning. Alright, bye. So we got some regular side ribs here today, and what I want to talk about is the membrane that's on the back of the rib here. And it prevents the smoke and whatnot from coming in, so you got to remove it. These are actually not a bad set. So what you do is you just take your knife, kind of get it, wedge it in there. I've started this one already, but you see what I'm getting at here. And you just pull it slowly. It helps if the ribs are a little colder, you know, for whatever reason it's easier. And oops, I tore that one, but that's okay. You just tear that, tear that membrane right off. Let's see if I can get this one here. We'll try her. Can't guarantee success. Sometimes they're a real bugger to get off. Look at that. Okay, so there you go. Take all that membrane off. Alright, so we've taken them out of the beer marinade. They've been marinating overnight. So now you want to add a little bit of your slather. In this case, just plain, ordinary yellow mustard. What this does is it kind of keeps the meat from drying out when it's smoking. Smoke is dry, so you put a little bit of mustard on it. And don't be afraid, I mean, it doesn't give it a mustard flavor at all. Actually turns out pretty good, I think. So you put your mustard slather on, put it on both sides. She's a gorgeous day in the GDA today. Gorgeous day for barbecuing. Alright, so we'll just finish putting the slather on the ribs here. Again, these are just side ribs. So they're going to go on the smoker. We're not going to put any heat on them. We're just going to smoke them like this. Alright. Okay, now that you got your ribs slathered up, you want to hit them with some rub. In this case, we're just using Rob's Southwest Barbecue rub. You can use whatever you want. I got the directions on this in one of my earlier videos. Put your rub on the ribs. Don't be cheap with the rub. Use lots of rub. Rub's good for you. Gives it that taste, the Southwest barbecue taste that you're looking for. Put your rub on both sides. Alrighty, now we're ready to go smoke. Catch you in a bit. Alrighty, we just threw them on the Q. We're going to leave them on for about 3 hours just on smoke, and today we're using Quebec hardwood, which is primarily maple. But anyway, no heat, just smoke. Should be about 3 hours. We'll come back and check them every once in a while. Stay tuned, guys. Okay, these guys have been on smoke for 3 hours. No heat, just smoke. And they're looking good. They're smelling really nice too. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap them in some tin foil. We turned up the smoker to 250. Put a little bit of honey on here. This is a little bit of honey. You don't need a lot, just a little bit. That should do her. If it ever quits. Oh my goodness. Okay, we know how it is when you're working with honey. Just spread it out. Oh, that's thick stuff. Oh, she's going to be interesting. She's going to be good. It's going to be good. A little bit of honey and all that good stuff in there. Like, okay, so just wrap these up. As simple as that. It works best to use about 2 or 3 layers of tin foil on these. For one reason, that's because all the juices don't, come out and start your smoker on fire and things like that. So I use 3. You don't have to. You can use whatever you want. So anyway, they're going to basically cook in the honey for 2 hours. So we'll put them back in the queue, and we'll come and talk to you in a couple hours when they're done. Bye. Okie dokie, we brought them in after 2 hours on 250 degrees heat, and prior to that we had them on just a smoke for 3 hours. Then we brought them in, wrapped them up, put a little bit of honey inside, and just cooked them. It's called a Texas cheat, where you wrap them up and do that. It kind of like cooks, it steams in its own juices, so to speak. We're going to let these cool down for a few hours now. Oh, that's hot. And then we're going to fire them up in the queue for the finishing off with a little bit of a sauce and whatnot. So you guys stay tuned, enjoy, talk to you. Alright, welcome back. Well, we've had these things cooling in the fridge for about 4 or 5 hours now, so let's just do the unveil here. Take them out of your tin foil. A little bit of grease in that. That's fine. Alright. Oh, do they ever smell good? Alright, okie dokie. So what we're going to do is take that out of there, get rid of the tin foil. Alright, so slap some sauce on it. Put it in vision there. You got to get it in vision. Okay, I'm going to put some sauce on it, and we're going to throw it back in the queue for, we'll go maybe an hour on this. So just slap some of your favorite sauce on it, fire up the queue. We're going to put it on the smoker again. We're going to hit it at about 250 degrees. Good stuff like that. Alrighty. Alright, well I've had these on the queue at 250 on smoke and heat, 250 degrees for about 45 minutes now. And as you can see, I took them off the queue and the one just fell apart, man. They're that tender. So, look at that. Just, falling off the bone good. These are really good. Let's see. I'll show you. I'll show you how tender they are. Look at that. Meat just falls off the bone. Do yourself a favor, make these. These are really good. Anyway, catch you later, and remember, peace out, and Jesus loves you. Thanks for stopping by. Subscribe to my channel if you wish. Alright, bye-bye.